Recent Friday night, the part-naked flesh of a 15-year-old lady was found float in a channel in Jolt area, approximately 100 kilometers, 62 miles, western of the Equity, New Delhi. Her multiple injuries, both of domestic and foreign, were consecutive in such of mob rape her, onto the police force official guideline the inquiry. The lady, who has not been mentioned by laws intended to defend the victims of sex attack, had lost lacking of her household in the countryside of Haryana on January 9. Initial suspicion in the instance, a 18-year-old man undergraduate supposedly named to the sacrifice, was found corpse on Tuesday, in which police force include outlined as a decayed country. The opening of the youthful person's flesh has complexed the continuing inquiry and put blood pressure on police force efforts. And how blood pressure is house. The occurrence was fair one of 4 persons estimated incidents of sex attack to happen in Haryana in the area of 72 several hours. Down there is no sign the cases are related. Police force include so far detained 2 men in the instance of the 11-year-old of Panipat area, both of whom were neighbors of the kid. They include as well detained 2 men in Saturday's mob rape her instance, and are on the search for 2 more then. Responsible to accusations of police force malpractice, R.C. Mishra, a elder police force official in Haryana, said reporters environment how rape her is a portion of community. The occurrence isn't fair event currently, he's been event for a length period. Haryana Head Secretary Manohar Lal Khattar, the country's top selected formal, named the incidents unhappy and pledged to necktie up all friable ends. Changing is sluggish. Singh's instance stunned India, resultant in an intensive time of print scope and national protests. Singh is usually called to as Nirbhaya, importance courageous in Hindi language. In the monthly's Next Singh's Die, the Center by the Government on Legal Reformation to Growth Penalties for Sex Abuse. The implicated growing the long of jail sentences and addition the die fine. In supplement, the by the government set up quick track courts and set up a $480 millionth budgeting, named as the Nirbhaya Foundation, for new female security initiatives. A slight more than rather than 5 year after, changing is sluggish to manifest itself himself. Rape her is all on patriarchy force and how type of thought conducted a length period to changing, told Sohini Bhattacharya, CEO of Breakout, a non-governmental organization how plant on sort issues in India and the US. A Nirbhaya, one ubiquitous outcry will not changing he. Time the numbers show a precise growth in the quantity of sex assaults, experts say the growth is at low partly due to enlarged knowledge amongst female. Big numbers of female are selecting not to paper incidents, since they don't have confidence the police force, or the police force are not recording the cases. Sex attack survivors in India go on to person existing barriers while accountability incidents. By the government approved guidance given in 2014, how testing, that presumably determines if a female is sexually busy, was proclaimed learnedly inexact and inappropriate to cases of rape her. The paper found how as of November 2017, just 9 out of 29 Hindu states had adopted the 2014 guidance, that as well lawyer for length-term injury recommendation. Impeding are reinforced if the sacrifice is of a impoverished household, or a reduced caste, as is the instance in the flow of latter cases in Haryana. In such a cases, the paper found repeated incidents wherever the police force pressured female to settle down their complaints for cash, or select not to register their complaints. Though if a instance is recorded, received judiciary in India's trial system is far of specific. Courts and police force both of person a large arrears of cases.